Hey everyone, it's Tuesday. How's everybody doing? How has your week been? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. For those of you that are new here or just recently found my channel, I am Gwen. I am an older woman with transgender experience making all kinds of different content. Everyone here is welcome as long as you're kind and respectful. So, like I said, I hope everyone's week has been going really, really good. For myself, excuse me, it's been kind of been like a normal week. Last Thursday I had electrolysis, and actually Thursday evening there was our county had an awards dinner. People that volunteer, which I'm one of them, people from all the different towns in the county do various volunteer activities, and they had an awards dinner for the an awards ceremony. It wasn't a dinner. It was hors d'oeuvres and snacks. But anyways, awards ceremony for those individuals that volunteer within the county and are nominated. Well, our town supervisor nominated me for the volunteer that I do for our town. And I think there's probably maybe 30, guessing 30 different, or 30 or 40 nominees, and they picked the top 6. And then out of that top 6, they had the volunteer of the year. I didn't make it to the top 6, which is fine, but I still was able to go to the awards ceremony. It's really, really nice. And my partner and I went. We had a good time. Our town supervisor was there, and she was very pleased that I was able to show up. Like I said, so they had this ceremony, but anyways, before the ceremony they had like a social hour. So the 3 of us women were sitting there talking, and this lady comes up and she introduces herself and says that she's the academic provost at the local college. Now, I'm assuming most of you know what a provost is. If not, it's the individual that's in charge of the professors in academic affairs, things like that occur at the local college. So anyways, we were talking, and she introduced herself. She says she just recently moved to the area. I'm like, well, that's really, really great. And she volunteered and said, she goes, well, my wife is actually down in Alabama right now taking care of her elderly parents. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, I didn't volunteer this. I didn't ask. It's not my place. But anyways, so we had this really, really nice conversation, and I asked her, I says, well, is your wife planning on coming back soon? And she's like, well, no, not really. She goes, her parents are in their 80s. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's understandable. And she said that, she goes, well, we've been together 28 years, so she says, I'm not worried about her not coming back. And I'm like, oh, that's really, really great. Well, the next day, I mean, all in all, it was a really, really fun ceremony. Like I said, I didn't win, but it was nice to be recognized by the county for doing the volunteer work, which is really, really nice. So, that's fine. So let's see. Oh, I know it was. So Friday, I'm talking to my daughter, and I mentioned about this provost, and she goes, queer recognizes queer. I'm like, oh, she goes, there was something, she says, a vibe that you were giving off, that, you know, you're part of the LGBTQ community. She says, and she was able to pick up on that. That's why she felt comfortable coming over to you and talking about her wife. And I'm like, oh, that's really, really kind of interesting. So that was kind of like the highlight of my week, but you know, it was still kind of nice to go to the awards banquet. Saturday did, my daughter went with me, which was kind of nice. We did, sorry, the monthly shopping at the warehouse clubs. So we hit 2 of those, then came home, and I cooked dinner for the family. And then Sunday, I had to take care of a little tiny project over to my mother-in-law's. So she has some cedar trees that she wraps in the winter to prevent, not that it matters anymore, but because they're tall enough to prevent deer from eating the trees. So my daughter and her unwrapped the cedar trees. There's just 2 of them. We come back and I pretty much made dinner for the family again, and dear, excuse me, that was about it. Like I said, here I am. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow, actually, I have to take my mother-in-law to the hospital, which is going to be interesting because, like I mentioned previously, she isn't accepting as far as who I am. And I am going to be who I am all day tomorrow when I take her to the hospital. So we'll see how that goes. I can tell you more about it next week. Thursday, I have my yearly cardiology appointment. Not that it's a big deal. It's just a follow-up check. That's it. Never made it to see the girls last weekend for coffee. Won't be able to do it this weekend because Saturday is my monthly volunteering at the town hall. So, and then we're into next week already. Like I said, kind of a really boring, this is my life type of week. You know, I've been busy working. I'm not outside today, even though it's a little sunny. The temperature's dropping. We're actually supposed to get snow tonight. Not much, but still we're supposed to get snow. I'm hoping this is going to be the last hurrah for winter for the season. I am done. I really want to get outside and work. I want the nice weather. I want the sunshine. I want the warmth. We're getting there. We're getting there, slowly but surely. So that's pretty much about it for me. I can't really think of anything else, so I'm going to kind of wrap up here. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you have a fantastic week and an even better weekend. As always, like, share, subscribe. If you have any comments, suggestions, ideas, or topics you'd like me to talk about, please, in the comment section below. You can see the sunlight reflecting off of me. Please, in the comment section below, I answer all comments. Always like, share, subscribe, and I guess that's it. So I will see everyone here on the channel. Oh, and as always, thank you for watching. You're all part of my extended family. Even though I've not met many of you in person, you're still part of my family, and I care deeply about everyone. So with that, I will see you all here on the channel next Tuesday. Bye, everyone.